Well, good evening, everybody. Tracy and I wanted to do a video and get you up to date on things. Today was what, my 16th treatment?
Yep.
And I've kept myself purposely in the dark about the type of cancer that I have. I've just been taking it day by day, and I feel good today. Hopefully I will feel good tomorrow, and that's how I've been playing every day. But now that I'm getting on the downside of this, I'd need to pay a little more attention to what's going on with me. So yesterday, I'm on Facebook, and mind you, I have not Googled, searched for any information about brain cancer, about glioblastoma. That's what the cancer is called that I have. Didn't Google the brain cancer. I didn't Google nothing. Well, then yesterday I was on Facebook, and this thing pops up about glioblastoma. Join a webinar. Optune. It's a drug called Optune. Not a drug, it's a treatment. You can see the guy's wearing the thing on his head. There were, like I said, I've ignored anything about this. I'm going to read some of the comments. There was not one positive comment that said that device saved somebody's life, extended their life, or anything. And I looked at a lot of comments. Well, that's when I realized, guys, that this cancer is not generally curable. I did not know that. I kept myself in the dark, like I said, because it's really hard to go on knowing you have something that is terminal and will become, more than likely, terminal. That's why the surgeon told me, when did we meet him the first time? 2 weeks after my surgery? A month after my surgery? Yeah, whatever. Something like that. But anyways, when we met the surgeon after my surgery, he said, well, we'll see how you're doing in a year. I'm like, well, that's odd. I hope to be doing really well in a year. Once I beat this, hello, Mr. Casey. But like I said, I kept myself in the dark. I didn't know. This is a manageable cancer, but at some point, the cancer is stronger than the chemo and the radiation, if you can believe that. And I was told today that I will likely face another surgery. So that's where we're at.
Because it usually comes back.
Because it usually comes back. Correct. So that's where I'm at, guys. I don't know. The Bigfoot stuff on this channel is probably off the table anymore. I haven't put out the microphone for a month, I would say. Too many people around too. Patty's here, her sister's here, her brother-in-law's here. There's people next door again. Got people not so much coming and going next door, but not at night especially. They've been really quiet actually. So that's working out really well so far. But they want to put electrical, they want to get a meter put in and all that, and we don't know what their plans are. We heard they want to put a trailer in, which is not allowed, so we'll see where that goes. But for now, things are good. So that's where I'm at with that. Like I said, I don't believe I'm going to be pursuing the Bigfoot angle very much anymore. If we happen to be sitting out here by the fire and something happens, yeah, that would be fantastic. But I'm not really going to be looking for it, so.
Well, we'll be sitting out here and we'll have the camera.
Yep. Just in case. But the odds of catching something happening, the only reason I ever did catch anything happening, because I had that microphone out 7 nights a week. That's the only reason I caught something, because it was out there every night. So, and I'm just not doing that anymore.
But then again, you might.
You know, maybe the Bigfoot gods will bless us with a sighting. That would be cool. And you guys might find this fascinating. I find it kind of unusual. Cryptids Canada, Leslie, had a house fire and lost everything. Not her pets, though. Her pets survived. But the Bigfoot community, Buckeye Bigfoot, helped promote her GoFundMe to get her all new equipment because she lost all her cameras, computers, all that crap. So anyways, they got her back up and running and stuff. I'm a moderator. Some of you guys know who Todd Standing is. His YouTube channel, Sylvanic Bigfoot. And you know he's been on TV. He's worldwide famous. There's no question. Well, I and a few other guys are moderators. So we have the ability on his live chat. So we have the ability to block people, give people timeouts, kick them off if they're being a-holes. So anyways, 3 weeks in a row, I've joined the live chat. Andy Torero, I believe his last name is Torero. Great guy. Put our GoFundMe page, put a link as a moderator, because when you type as a moderator, it comes up blue so you can see who the moderator. But anyways, he posted a link to GoFundMe for us. 3 weeks in a row. Guess how much money we got? Not a nickel. Are you effing kidding me? Really? It's not about the money. It's about the principle. It's like, come on. And there's like 200 people in this live chat. Everybody just ignored it? Really?
It went by so fast that they didn't even see
No, he posted it more than once. He posted it 3 or 4 times during the hour show.
Yeah.
So, but that's like, really? Whatever. It doesn't matter, but it was just like, and then Todd Standing himself saw the link because he said, oh, I hear Central Michigan Bigfoot's got some health problems going on. And he's mentioned it every week, which is cool. But it's like nobody even heard Todd mention it. And then he said, and he saw the GoFundMe thing. He says, oh, I'm going to have to get over there and donate myself. Like I said, not a nickel. What the hell, guys? It's just, it's not about the money. It's just about what the hell? Why, Todd, would you say you're going to donate and then you don't?
No,
you know?
my whole thing is you're going to pay money so somebody can get their equipment back, but you're not going to have to pay money to help somebody's life.
Exactly, that too. That was the point of that, really. They got her all new camera equipment and computers and shit, but they can't help somebody out that's got a leaky garage roof that really, really needs help. And by the way, we'll put our GoFundMe link back onto this video. I'm going to hashtag the shit out of this. Hashtag cancer, hashtag glioblastoma, hashtag brain cancer, whatever it takes. I want to get attention brought to this type of cancer.
Because there is no attention to it. Nobody knows what what that word is unless they know somebody that's had it.
Yep. And there's only approximately 15,000 cases a year are diagnosed in the United States, so it's fairly rare.
And there's not a whole lot of money being pumped into it because it's not, a glorified cancer. You don't see people, wearing gray and doing all kinds of things. It's not, because they're making great strides in other cancers that they can brag about. And this one is just confounding everybody.
They did not even have the treatment that I'm receiving 20 years ago. Yeah. The pill I'm taking, the chemo pill, is brain cancer specific. It only treats brain cancer and will do nothing else. But it's just mind-boggling, guys, that with a direct radiation, I mean, I'm sitting on that table, as you guys saw, that laser beam of radiation is focused right on that cancerous spot. The chemo pill goes directly to the brain cancer. It attacks the brain cancer. Somehow they broke down the natural blood-brain barrier that the brain protects itself. And even with all that, this medicine and chemo is not strong enough to hold that cancer at bay.
The problem with this cancer is it's always diagnosed late. Nobody gets it diagnosed as a stage 1 or stage 2.
True.
By the time they figure out what's going on, you're already at stage 4. And
it's staged differently than other cancers.
Yes, it is. And the other problem is that they don't know what causes it. It's not like, oh, well, if you smoke, you're more likely to get this. If you eat this, they have no idea. They say it doesn't run in families, but some families do have 2 or 3 people have it. So they can't find any links. They can't look at you and go, this is what causes it. If they knew what caused it, they'd be able to fight it better.
Exactly.
It just pops up and it's just there.
It's so coincidental that I managed to quit smoking, although it was a horrible way to quit smoking, but it's been 14 months. So I feel fortunate there. Especially because my friend Paul, I've known Paul for 44 years. And they moved up here 2 years ago. And he's very likely heading down a cancer diagnosis route too. He's got approximately 4-inch mass on his lung. Correct?
Yeah.
And so he's got to go. They don't know for sure. It's speculation, obviously, but he's got to go for testing.
They
So,
don't like it. I'll
yeah.
tell you that. They do not like what they saw.
So that sucks. And be like, oh my God, we've known each other for 44 years and now we may end up on this same path together. And I feel bad for him, but he has had a lot of trouble breathing. So definitely something going on there. I can breathe all right. I had to dig up my septic tank the other day because we had issues of all, on top of everything else, guys, that we had going on. Our septic system quit working, but fortunately it was just because it's a 50-year-old system and it doesn't drain itself proper. It just, over the last 12 years since we had it pumped out, sludge just basically built up in the line. So I was able to flush the line out and got it working correctly again. So it's good to be smart sometimes. I've got lots of septic tank experience. So we just thought we'd share that with you guys. And
See, the whole thing is with this cancer, if you don't have any treatment, they give you 3 months. If you don't do anything with the treatment, they can extend your life a lot longer.
And I'm already at the 2-month mark.
So what?
No, you didn't let me finish. I was going to say they told me 6 weeks to 6 months. Well, I'm already at 8 weeks.
6 weeks to 3 months
Oh,
at the
okay.
outset. If you didn't do anything.
Well, I've already got 8 weeks, 9 weeks, whatever.
Yeah. So.
And I still feel good, surprisingly. Although like I said, I washed my hair yesterday, and while I was drying my hair with the towel, I pulled my hand back and there was hair on my hand, quite a lot. But this morning I combed my hair and I didn't really get anything, so. And my scalp was tingly. They told us, and anybody that's dealt with this knows that feeling. I had not experienced that feeling till like Saturday night going into Sunday. It felt weird. Now I know what they meant by your scalp will tell you, or whatever. Your scalp
Your hair
feels
hurts.
alive. Yeah.
Any girl that's ever worn a ponytail for too long knows exactly what that feels like.
But
your hair hurts.
Today was okay. We'll see. My hair doesn't feel like it did Sunday, so I'm fingers crossed. But we're prepared. I have a couple, 3 do-rags and a cool hat. So don't want to wear a hat. I tried wearing it the other day because I'm not supposed to be in the bright sun. It was too freaking hot.
He's becoming a vampire.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be in the sun. And they said I could burn really easily, but all my life I've tanned extraordinarily well. Tracy was so jealous because I could be out for an hour and get a golden tan.
Not me. I just burn, peel, and burn again. Now you will know how I feel.
So
if we do have to, if he does lose his hair, we're issuing a challenge.
Yes, we're going to issue a challenge to Carl. Tell him about it.
And it's so funny that he and I both came to this conclusion today. I was at work, he was here, but if Mike loses his hair and we end up shaving his head, we want, on camera, to shave Carl's head and donate his hair to Locks of Love for recovering cancer patients.
Yep. That's going to be our challenge to Carl. You can keep the beard and mustache.
If you must.
Right. Why the hell you would want to have any of that in the summertime is beyond me.
Oh, it just makes...
Yeah. So that's going to be our challenge to Carl. He may see it here, but probably not, because he probably won't watch this into the 14-minute mark where we're at now. But I'm going to hashtag the crap out of this, guys, and
share it.
We would really appreciate you sharing it.
We want to try to bring some kind of...
There's got to be a reason this happened to me, and drawing attention to this cancer may be it. I don't know. I think what happened to me actually got Paul off his butt to go get it, because Paul knew he had something going on a year ago, and he just kind of blew it off. So I'm hopeful at least what happened to me got him motivated to take care of himself too.
You know, the Glioblastoma Foundation has a Neil Peart Award.
Yes, did you guys know that? The drummer from Rush that died of brain cancer.
The greatest drummer
in the world.
Ever. And the world will ever know. Percussionist. Not even a drummer. But there is a Neil Peart Award for people that make strides in the area of brain cancer. The only time you ever hear about it is when somebody dies from it, somebody famous.
Yep.
And that's been happening more and more lately.
True.
But it's, boy, you sure get well versed very quick when you start studying it, though.
Like I said, I was not versed at all. I was just oblivious and just doing my thing, doing what I needed to do. So
Well, the problem is you can read 10 different articles and they'll give you 10 different scenarios.
yep.
And you can't go by averages, you can't go by what they say because every person is different.
Anybody watching us over there?
Every person is different, and attitude plays a huge part in it.
So there you go, guys. We just felt we wanted to do this and tell you about let you know the severity of it. I didn't want to hide it from you guys. And I don't know. I'll try to do something once a week still, as long as I feel up to it. But thanks for listening, and please share this all you can. We'll talk to you soon. Say bye, dear.
Bye.